In this episode, I want to talk about the people power revolution of the Philippines. The former leader of the Philippines, Marcos, used the excuse of communism to stay in power. Oh, if I don't stay in power, then, the communists are going to take over. And of course, as we saw with Iran, the United States was more than happy to support a dictator who is against communism. The Marcoses stole billions of dollars with a B from a people who, on average, were making $2 a day. They killed, tortured, and imprisoned thousands and thousands of people. And when Marcos got deposed through nonviolent action and a military coup, then the Reagans were nice enough to put him up in Hawaii for the rest of his life. Now, the whole action started when Marcos decided to have this election, which of course was rigged. But that was a momentum builder for the people because they said, this is our chance to push our way into this system. Well, the military was actually planning a coup with this segment of the military. Unfortunately, Marcos found out about that coup. But unfortunately for Marcos, Cardinal Sin, yes, that is his name, Cardinal Sin also found out about this coup. And he told the people. And the people responded. Rather than allow this segment of the military that was forming a coup to be destroyed by Marcos's forces, 1 million people surrounded the attempted coup people and protected them with their bodies. They didn't have weapons. They protected them just by simply being out there, climbing up on tanks, giving people cigarettes and candy. There are a number of takeaways from this revolution that you can find out about in the full episode. But essentially, one of the first ones is that a lot of women were involved. Nuns, you even had children too. And you had the person that they installed as president after Marcos was a woman. You see the church for once being on the right side of history, which actually the Catholic Church in some places in South America, as well as here in the Philippines, has been on the right side in modernity more so than perhaps in the past. We also see that capitalizing on momentum is huge. There wasn't this huge planned coup attempt on behalf of the people. They literally found out and within hours were out surrounding the army, using the momentum of that announcement as well as the momentum of the election. We also do see the importance of outside influences, both which propped up the dictators and, when rescinded, allowed dictators to fall. While depending on outside forces is very dangerous because they can easily be taken away, when you combine that with momentum, it can be very powerful. Unfortunately, you also see the political resilience of evil. Even though politics were changed a little bit, the Philippines has still had some pretty significant issues with their politicians. Check out the full episode for more.